Hey everybody, I was just listening to a podcast and it really resonated with me and I like to share it with everyone. And it is about when you're having problems with relationships, people tend to go to other people that are not involved in the relationship, and that presents a problem with other friends and family, because then they start to see a different point of view, or they start to prejudge, and it doesn't always end well because people perceive differently and then they understand differently. They don't know the whole story from both sides. So I'm guilty of this too. Like, I would go to my friends about a relationship or a situation to seek advice, and then they would start to prejudge, and then they would look negatively about my significant other or my kids, and it's really hard. So the person said to seek God first, and I was like, obviously, but it's the obvious things that we tend to forget or skip past, and we want a person to help us out. However, they may not know the whole situation. They don't ask the other person's side of the story. So they're only getting one side, one version of the story, and they're not fully understanding the entire story. And it causes more problems and more trouble than the original story problem, confusion. So go to God and seek Him and ask Him to show you what it is that you are seeking. And the other problem is a lot of people, me included, is when you're looking for a solution, we may not like the answer. And you have to ask God, like, God, show me the answer and help me see and understand why this answer is the way it is. Like, what is behind this answer? Because you may not like it, but it may be the end solution to the problem. And so accept it and ask God to help you understand why and how to use that solution to fix the problem, where it's a win-win. So everybody's winning and everybody's happy, because that is the right solution. That is the right thing to do. Stop talking about people behind their backs or complaining or venting. It usually doesn't end well for the other person and for you and for the person that you're venting to. It's not fair to them either. Yep, I learned this the hard way this last weekend, but it opened my eyes. And then it was crazy because had a problem, went to some people, didn't end well. And then I heard this podcast about just going to God first, because that would have taken care of the problem, and then it wouldn't cause more judgment and more criticism from other people that weren't even part of the problem and situation. So I hope this helps you. I hope this resonates with you, because it did for me. And I hope you have a great day. And I love you, but God loves you more. See you later. Bye.